What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Nehemiah, aka Neo, and today we are going to talk about the boys in Denver. Now, I already made a YouTube short about this, but honestly, I'm just gonna recap it a little bit. I already made a little video about this a while back, but that was probably one of my worst videos I ever put out. I was stuttering a lot, and I really don't think that that was the best version of me. So I want to talk about this a little bit more. Are one of the best teams going into the next year, and I'm tired of not, or like pretending that they're not. One thing before we really talk about it, shout out my boy Zeke Nnaji. He got his player team option got picked up, 4th year. He went off this game, and I really hope that he's having a long-term future in this team because I think that he's really good for this team. I think that DeAndre Jordan just isn't what they really need long-term, and I really like that for Zeke Nnaji. Christian Braun, I think that he's also a really good addition to this team. Yeah, he went 0 for 6, but again, this is literally just preseason. He could probably be a lot better again. Preseason is more so for rookies than it is established players. It's also made for players who are coming off of a really bad injury. So yeah, I want to talk about how my boy Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, and Jamal Murray have looked thus far. Aaron Gordon, he actually is he's a player that really benefits a lot from Michael Porter and Jamal Murray being there. I know a lot of people were mocking the $4 million or 4-year, $90 million contract, but if these two are on the court with him, his offensive liabilities are a lot less than what they already seem, and he's able to roam around a lot more, be a lot more of a rim pressure type of guy, pick and roll, a roller for a pick and roll more so than anything else, and that's what we really need. Bones Hyland, I think we all know about him. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, as long as he's not shooting like this every game, I really have faith in him being the long-term 2, actually. I thought he was a 3, but he's going to be the 2 this year. Really good for this team. Bruce Brown, honestly, I'm not sure if he's going to be playing the 5 or if he's going to be playing the 2. Either way, I think that this is definitely another defensive player that they really need. Again, Jeff Green, Bruce Brown, Aaron Gordon, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope are all really solid defenders, and I think that Jamal Murray is also a really good defender too. So, just putting it out there, I think that this team is going to finish a lot better in the defensive end than a lot of people give him credit for. Let me look at how Denver was looking up last year, and I'll just give a little prediction about what I think they're going to be this year. If I'm not mistaken, they were not like they were not like the bottom 10. So, yeah, this is taking forever to load. Let me just pause it real quick. It turns out that they were the 15th rated defense last year. And keep in mind, that's literally just Nikola Jokic, who is like the best defender on the team aside from Aaron Gordon. I'm 100% sure that this is going to be a better look next year. And I really want to see how this... Ooh, let me not get copyright strike for that. I'm sorry. I was on TikTok watching Colin Cowherd. But regardless of that, I want to talk about how this team is just going to match up a little well on defense. Oh, I have 2 things picked up for those guys. So I just like how this team is matching up defensively. So yeah, let's just pull up the player stats right now. Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon. Okay, so that was Jamal Murray. All right, let me pull that stuff up there. Hold on, let's go back a little bit. So we got Jamal Murray coming off the pin down. Some vintage with these two since 2019. They've been doing this for a bit, and I hope this is going to look what we've always been accustomed to for the regular season. So yeah, boy, shoot the mid-range, step back. Even if this doesn't go in, it's really a good shot for Jamal Murray. I'm really glad that he's actually being a little bit more aggressive with the ball. I really hope that Jamal Murray is a lot more of an aggressive ball handler. I think that him as a really good point guard would really not, it wouldn't necessitate him for being like this playmaker that we are accustomed for him to be. But I think that one thing that would separate him is just being a lot more on ball, a lot aggressive with his dribbling, essentially just attacking whenever he really wants to. Because I think a guy like Nikola Jokic has been the only really vocal point on offense when it comes to creation. And I think that Jamal Murray as a secondary creator is really what they need. Even though they do have a guy like Michael Porter Jr., it's really just Jamal Murray who's actually the shot creator. So let's just hurry up. So Ish Smith is up here. Also, Ish Smith is another really good guard defender. So yeah, Jamal Murray 3, he makes this one. I'm 90% sure. Yeah, that's what we really want to see, man. Jamal Murray is a really good shooter, and again, once he's back, he's back. Okay, so he's Another really good thing about Jamal Murray is that he's really versatile. He can really just do anything with the ball, especially during the playoffs in the 2021 season or 2020 season. 21 he did not play. But in the 2020 season, he was just doing everything. He was doing the layup package. He had the really good post-up game, and that's what we really want to see right now. Again, Jamal Murray as a post-up player is very underrated. That's what we really want to see. Basically just bodying him. And even though the ACL has not been the best for him, he's still looking great. In fact, I think he looks better than what he has been in the last couple of... Well, let me not say that. Bubble Murray was something different. But yeah, Jamal Murray as a scorer, this is really, really what I want to see. Bang. Like, oh my God. Yo, Jamal Murray is like one of the best difficult shot makers in the league. And I really hope that he's just built different when he comes back. All right, but now let's get into Michael Porter Jr. He was a lot more concerning than Jamal Murray because that back injury is just an anomaly. Players don't get that type of back injury. The only player who I know got it was Tony Parker, and I'm pretty sure that was a lot later in his career. Michael Porter having that when he came out of high school is very concerning. But this preseason game definitely did give me a lot more hope that he's going to be better than what I expected him to. Because one thing about Jamal Murray or Michael Porter that is really underrated, he's literally just a guy who could shoot over people. He got that Kevin Durant in him. And even though I think a lot of people were expecting him to be more of like a Kevin Durant type of scorer in terms of him picking up the ball, even though he's more like a Klay Thompson who's just... Like, he's a very rhythmy shooter, really what we want to see for a guy like this, because he fits perfectly with Jokic. Even if he was like more of a traditional shot creator, I don't think that he would really mesh the best with Jokic, because they already have a guy like Jamal Murray. But with him being like this catch and shoot player, it's literally just a get out of jail free card, especially when he's like a rhythm shooter. He's just able to make anything on the court too. It's just really great. He dunks right here. Another really good thing about this guy, he's a really good rebounder. He's a really good rebounder for being like a 6'10" small forward. That's kind of great, honestly. He's also a really good cutter, really knowledgeable cutter. And that's really what you want to see from a guy playing with Nikola Jokic. Let's look at this. Okay. There's another thing. He does kind of rush into shots. And it's great to see that he's actually, you know, able to do that. But, you know, you don't really want to take those shots all the time. What I really want to see from Michael Porter this season is definitely added shot creation, though. Even though that, yeah, that's what we really want to see from Michael Porter Jr. Even though I did say you don't really need him to be the best shot creator, there are times when Jamal Murray isn't there, and that's when Nikola Jokic kind of does struggle a lot, only because the defense is just hounding him. And even if they do just send doubles and triples, if they get the right person like Aaron Gordon off him, then that's kind of going to lead into bad shots from Nikola Jokic. But as of right now, we're really seeing a good look from Michael Porter Jr. and Jamal Murray. I think he misses this one. Yep. But that's still a really good shot for Michael Porter. Again, he's a really good shooter, so you really don't want to sleep on him like that. 40% shooter on 8 attempts. He makes this one, though. Bang. But yeah, this team is just going to be... actually, let me just shut up. All right, so he's picking up his dribble. I think he makes this, actually. Damn. Yeah, nah, the pull-up game for this guy is going to be crazy soon, because if he's pulling up like this year, oh my God. Like, I understand that he wasn't really the... Let me just get out there before I get striked. So I understand that he wasn't the best in terms of his shot creation, but, like, that's what you really need. There are a couple of avenues with the Nuggets that I do want to address to at least this point. Overall, though, I do want to talk about my expectations with this team, and I just want to talk about whether or not I think that they're a contender or not. Let's just pull up the championship odds. I want to talk about the teams that are ahead of them and whether or not I agree with them. I think that this was after, this was before all the trades happened. So a team like the Utah Jazz is a lot higher than they should be. A team like the Phoenix Suns is also a little bit higher than they should be, and I think the Cavaliers are really at the bottom around here. So I don't really agree with all those, but I want to talk about at least some of the teams that are a little bit ahead of him. This is actually after the Draymond news, and I'm not gonna lie to you. If there's big chemistry problems in Golden State, which there could be, I don't really expect them to be too much better than the Nuggets. If not, I think that the Nuggets are probably just going to overtake them. I think that the Nuggets do have an offense that can really combat with the Golden State defense that they really do go for. I think that the problem with the Golden State defense, well, they don't have a problem. I just don't think that they can handle a guy like Nikola Jokic with help. They were able to hold Nikola Jokic to a really good standard, but that was just literally just him. His second best offensive player in that series was Will Barton or Monte Morris, which are both fine players, but I don't think that they're like all that. They're not Jamal Murray or Michael Porter Jr., so yeah. Boston Celtics are definitely looking tough, though. I'm not going to lie. The Nets, no. I really just need to see a lot more from the Nets, so yeah. The Phoenix Suns, no, and Miami, no. They will. If the Nuggets were to face any of these two teams, Nikola Jokic is tearing both those centers up. I know that Bam Adebayo and DeAndre Ayton aren't the worst defensive centers, especially Bam Adebayo. He's one of the best ones, but I'm not sure if they're able to like keep up with his passing lanes, just dribble handoffs, all the action that the Nuggets do, especially with Nikola Jokic just having the ball. Not only that, but they also have to anticipate for a guy like Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. I just don't think that they can handle all those offense. Even a team like Milwaukee, I don't even think that they can handle all the offense, and I think that they're the best defensive team in the NBA. The only reason why I don't have the Boston Celtics and the Clippers ranked up as like potential people that they will beat is because I think that their offense is rather on par while their defense is probably significantly better. These teams, I just don't think that they have a chance. I think Philadelphia and the Grizzlies have a chance, but literally everyone else outside of maybe the Cavaliers, I think that all these teams are probably going to get bounced, and it's not going to be that close. So, yeah, that's it for me. It's been your boy Nehemiah, a.k.a. Neo. And if I were to give a power ranking for this team, I would say that they're definitely in my top 4. They may be the 4th one, though. It really depends on how, like, this Draymond Green situation is going down. He's probably going to get suspended for, like, a game or two. But, like, let's say if the chemistry just doesn't work out the way that we really wanted to, Jordan Poole is just not really messing with the team anymore. I think that they get bumped up to the number 3 spot. So yeah, boy, it's your boy Nehemiah, aka Neo. I hope you guys are having a great one. And do not dislike this video, bro. I'm sorry. I don't know why every time I talk about the Nuggets, y'all don't like it, but y'all gonna hear about them. They're one of the best teams in the NBA. So yeah, peace out.